I crashed a car once, and I was delivering a car and picking them up, and I crashed it. And I told him, and he said to me, "Don't worry, we get enthusiastic salesmen that do this all the time. It'll just come off the budget for the surplus budget in the service department." But the guys who ran the service department, the surplus budget at the end of the year goes into their pocket. So they contacted the person and said the damage that I'd caused was somehow there when it arrived and wanted to charge it. They were dishonest and wanted me to deliver the car back, and I said I wouldn't do it. That's not the point. The main point of it is the kind of goes around, comes around thing happened. Absolutely. And I saw it happen. They sent me out to pick up a car that was, at that time, £100,000 car, which is about, this is 15, 20 years ago, I don't know. They sent me out to this expensive car. They'd flown up these guys from London that were the specialists to deal with a creak in the windscreen. So the fellow had bought this £100,000 car. He said, "You can't get rid of the creak." I'm saying, "I don't want the car, give me my money back." It's like buying anything, like buying a pair of trousers that got a rip in it, a pair of pants, sorry. Pants, what we were underneath. Anyway, other something. So they fly these guys up from London. I'm sent out to pick up the car. So I pick up the car, I'm driving back, I'm behind a lorry, a truck. We're translating as we go. You know, a truck, a skip. What's a skip here? A dumpster. You know these big metal things that you put in the garden when you're building and they fill up with stuff. So this was empty with a mesh over it, but there was one boulder, rock, sitting in it. And the motorway going past Glasgow Airport had these like yumps, like where the ziggy-zag motorway joins on to the other, like it's like a jigsaw puzzle, and it was a wee yump. So the truck went through the yump, I'm behind it, but the yump sort of catapulted the boulder out of the back of the truck. I promise you, I'm behind it, I'm saying it's coming straight at me. It hit the bonnet, smashed the windscreen, rolled over the car. Oh. I phone up the garage, and I pull up beside it, I get the name of the company, I'm trying to gesture to the guy, he just oblivious.
Right.
So I call up this person who shall remain nameless, because I'm not God's policeman. This is all what goes around comes around, right? I call him up and I said, I've got some good news and bad news. This is the guy who yelled at me for not wanting to take the car back, screamed at me in the previous story. I said, "The good news and bad news." I eventually lost the job there by attrition. "I've got good news, bad news." And he said, "Well, what's the good news?" I said, "There's no more creak in the windscreen." He said, "That's great." So what's the bad news?
There is no more windscreen.
No more windscreen.